Welcome back to the Citystead. Look at the little guys snacking on some kale in the greenhouse already.
Banana!
It's almost like it's summer, except for still a little bit chilly. But we are going to plant out the greenhouse today because it is about that time. And I also got this little bit of mail right here from my buddy over at Hop Farms. Check that out. Longtime friend from YouTube here, the YouTube world. Can't get it open, Bill. What did you do to this thing? So I'm really pumped for my boy Bill. He got something really cool. So the other day I told you about the guy Clyde's garden planter and how we got sent a bunch of them. Well, I'm giving all mine away, but I am going to keep this one because check that out. Hop Farms, he has officially got his own Clyde's garden scale, slide, planter, whatever you want to call it. So congratulations, Bill. All right, let's see. Our last frost date is May 11th. So we'll go ahead and we'll slide that right here. You guys see that right there? Ooh, yeah. All right, so this is what we can do right here. So we got to check today's date. We are at, what, March 13th. That means we can do our first planting of onions. We can also start broccolis, cabbage and cauliflower inside. And next week, it looks like we can do peas, spinach, and kind of those cold weather crops. But because we have a greenhouse, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start a few different things in here because I looked at the weather forecast and it looks like we got about 50 degrees during the day. We do dip down a little bit for a couple weeks into the high 20s at night. But with the greenhouse during the day being able to build up like that, I think what we can do is get away with planting a whole bunch of stuff in here to kind of get a good start on just having some stuff in the greenhouse. So some greens, some cold weather stuff, and then a couple crazy things like I might try to plant a squash in here, you know, maybe a tomato just to see what happens. But first we got to clean out our bed. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
All right, pick a leaf. I think it's called orange. I don't think that's how you say it. Orange. Can you get it? Oh, no. Ooh, almost a whole plant. All right. Is it good?
Uh-huh.
You like that one? All right. All right, let's get Oski one. I'm coming, Oski. All right, here you go. Give it a try. Is it yummy? I think you guys are fans. I swear, if I put the stuff in a bowl in the house, they wouldn't touch it. Out here in the greenhouse, we gotta pull it out of the ground and eat everything. Oh well, it works for me. So it's important to go through and clean out all those garden beds to kind of get it ready for this year. You want to pick off all the dead leaves at the bottom of your plant so they're not touching on the soil while we still get these little tiny frosts. It will get a little bit chilly in here in the greenhouse even though it is a lot warmer than it is outside. We just don't want to have anything on the ground touching, getting a frost onto it. Alright guys, so here we go. We gotta start picking out some seeds that we're gonna throw in the ground in here. I'm gonna try a few different things. I know some things will grow really well in the cooler weather and some other things will not. So that's the biggest thing we gotta pick is like what's gonna really thrive and what's not. So I don't want to be planting like okra or tomatoes out here yet. It is not that time and it's not that warm. But what we can do is some, like I said, some greens. Like we have some kale. We still have some Swiss chard that made it through. So I'm going to try some mustard greens. You see that right there? And I also have some watermelon radish, because radishes is a good thing you can start in the greenhouse when it's still a little bit cooler outside. I'm also going to start some carrots and radishes here in the greenhouse while it is a little bit cool out still. We can get things like those root crops to start growing into the ground. I'm going to do a little bit of arugula out here, another one of those greens. Kohlrabi is actually a very cold hardy thing. And I got a lot of kohlrabi seeds, so I'm going to try that. And then the things that we're going to try to kind of gamble on is we're going to see if we can grow a cucumber, and we're going to see if we can grow some pole beans in here. We have some climbing apparatus in here so we can keep them off of the greenhouse if they do sprout. And we have that late season frost, because it does happen. No matter what, it always seems to happen. Alright, well, it is getting late. I might have to wrap it up for tonight, come back out here tomorrow, and plant the rest of the stuff I want to plant, because there is quite a few more things that I want to get in the ground, but I'm running out of light. And I don't want to be stuck out here trying to work in the dark. Oh, alright. Back out here trying to plant some more stuff. It's kind of feeling more like summer than it is spring. You can see all the kids back there playing. Except for Ish right here. What you looking for?
A pot.
Oh man, I don't know where all your mud pots are. Scattered all about. Did you check back in your corner back there?
I get that.
You ready for snack?
I'm hungry.
You ready for a snack? You want some kale?
Yeah.
Alright, bud, here.
I want some kale too.
I got something for you. How about this?
The baby wants some kale. The baby wants some kale.
You got some, bud?
The baby-
Alright, how's that for a snack? Is it good?
The baby wants some kale.
Oh, it does too? Okay, here. Nom, 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 nom. Is that good?
It's hungry.
Alright, like I said, it's a nice day. The kids are outside. It is feeling more like summer than it is spring practically. So, let's do some more planting.
We planted roses out of season, and that's the whole reason. There's no roses, but there's dirt on our hands. We planted roses out of season, and that's the whole reason. There's no roses, but there's dirt on our hands. Never had a green thumb, never wanted roses. I just wanted to have some fun, never wanted roses. Bantering that night made something feel right. Reached a new height before the crowd.
So last year I had great success with these really Oscar Hardy mustard greens I got from Nature and Nurture Seed Company. We featured them a while back in one of our heirloom company spotlights, and they are another fellow Michigander seed company which actually grows most of their seed right here in the state of Michigan on their little farm. So I like to plant these inside, and I'm going to plant these outside because they really sprouted and took off in the early spring. They're kind of the first greens that we had.
I just wanted to have some fun. Never wanted roses. Never had a green thumb. Never wanted roses. A little dirt never hurt no one. Never wanted roses.
Alright, that feels awesome. I got a bunch of stuff planted. Close up our little seed box. a little ammo box. I got a few different ways I keep seeds. This is just one of them. Alright, so we got everything watered in. Pretty much filled up a lot of the space in here that was kind of empty with things that could possibly grow. Cold weather crops, kohlrabi, carrots, what else did I put in there? A couple different squashes because I want to try to get some early squash going. And the peas, gotta have the blue potted peas for the kids, they like those. And yeah, now we can go outside, do a couple things outside, and we still have to plant our tomatoes and peppers so we can have them ready for when it is actually warm enough to plant outside. But it feels so awesome to actually be starting the garden season, getting things going, especially in the greenhouse here. That's my favorite thing, is to come out here just start planting things, because I know I can grow some things in here a lot earlier, and you're going to see all these greens in here really starting to just explode with growth, especially because it looks like we have a month of really nice temperatures. Usually we get like a couple cold spells here and there between now and like Mother's Day, but this year it kind of looks like, if things stay the way they are, which they won't, but it looks like all the weather is sort of like in the mid 40s, you know, 50s for the next month. So we could have a really good stretch here. We could have a really good early start to our season this year. We'll see how it goes though, right? You never know. But it's been a great weekend, man. I got a ton of stuff done. I got this greenhouse planted. I did get some stuff down in the basement, in the grow room done. The kids and I had some fun. The kids played outside a bunch. Yeah, good times, good weekend, great weekend because I didn't work at all. Well, I didn't do the work that I don't want to do. Did the work that I want to do. It's always work though. Basically never stops. All right, well, that's what I got for you guys, man. Remember to be bold and grow bold, and as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace.